close your eyes for a moment and let's take a walk back in time. Go back to the 1950s or 60s. Remember how mornings used to start. The sun had barely risen. The kettle was already whistling on the wood stove. The embroidered tablecloth was laid out, and the smell of fresh coffee mixed with the scent of damp earth filled the house. Back then, life was hard. Our parents and grandparents bent up and down in the garden all day, carried heavy buckets, hung huge sheets on the clothesline, and, incredibly, they did not have a bathroom cabinet stuffed with pillboxes. Let's rescue 10 medicinal plants that reduce inflammation, lubricate, and return comfort to your body, exactly the way it used to be. 1. Turmeric, the golden heat. Remember when cooking was a ritual that involved staining your fingers yellow from grating fresh roots? Turmeric is that sunset-colored powder with the smell of warm earth. In the old days, a cup of warm milk with a pinch of this golden powder before bed was the foolproof recipe for a pain-free body. When our joints are attacked by arthritis, it's as if they are catching fire from the inside. Science has proven what the past already knew. Turmeric does not mask the pain. It acts like a bucket of cold water on this silent fire. It brings back that wonderful feeling of lubricated joints, allowing you to close your hands and hold your morning cup of coffee without that punishing stiffness. 2. Rosemary, the miracle in the glass bottle. Every house worth its salt had a bush of rosemary blowing in the wind near the gate, releasing that fresh perfume that calmed the soul. Our mothers used to take these branches, put them inside an empty glass bottle with a little rubbing alcohol, and keep it in the dark under the sink. When legs felt as heavy as lead or knees throbbed after a long day's work, this was the liquid they rubbed on our skin. Today, we know that the essential oils of rosemary penetrate deeply into the skin, calming tired nerves and taking away the swelling. Rosemary brings back that refreshing comfort of a mother's touch, taking the pain away with her bare hands. 3. Ginger, the tea that melts the ice in the joints. You know those winter days when the cold seems to seep right into your bones and every little movement makes your body complain. It was on those days that ginger shined in the kitchen, an ugly root on the outside, full of knots, but which holds a powerful healing heat on the inside. Our ancestors didn't know the names of the chemical compounds. They just knew that a freshly grated ginger tea warmed a person from the inside out. This natural heat melts the stiffness of the joints, like the morning sunlight melts the frost on the backyard grass. It loosens locked muscles and protects the stomach, a gentle care that modern pharmacy pills will never be able to imitate. Sick. Arnica, the caring scent of childhood. If you think about the days when you played on dirt roads, running until you scraped your knee or twisted your ankle, you will surely remember the unmistakable and comforting smell of arnica ointment. This simple little yellow flower has been the guardian of our falls for many generations. Arnica is not for drinking. It is for rubbing and massaging slowly. It works like an invisible broom under the skin, sweeping away the bruised blood and that accumulated fluid that leaves the joint hard and throbbing. It is nature acting exactly where it hurts, bringing that almost immediate relief and proving that the old ointment recipes are still unsurpassed. 5. White willow, the tree that takes the pain without hurting. Imagine a very calm river, surrounded by those huge trees with flexible branches that fall almost touching the water. That is the willow. In the old days, when the pain of a blow or rheumatism wouldn't let anyone sleep, people would chew a little piece of the green bark of this tree. What the doctors in white coats discovered much later is that this bark contained the original ingredient that inspired the pharmacy aspirin. But, unlike artificial medicines that give you heartburn and gastritis, willow bark tea is gentle. It goes down smoothly and goes straight to the joints that are scraping, taking away the deep pain with the same peace and silent wisdom of the tree. 6. Stinging nettle, the green broth that clears rheumatism. Nettle is that famous plant that burns the skin of anyone who touches it without warning. The elders used to say that nature hides its greatest treasures behind thorns, and how right they were. When you boil the nettle leaf, the sting completely disappears, and it transforms into a dark green broth with the scent of fresh grass. That little broth acts like a true general house cleaning. It helps to sweep away the sand and acidic residues that accumulate in the joints and rust the body. It is like dropping fresh, clean oil on an old door hinge. Nettle brings back that light, squeak-free movement that time tried to take away. Tea. Celery seed, the spice of Sunday lunch. Think of the smell of the pot roast bubbling on the stove on a Sunday, with the whole family gathered around the table. Celery and its seeds were always there, hidden in the broth. Our grandmothers put them in for flavor, but the magic happened without anyone seeing. Many people with arthritis suffer greatly because the body retains bad fluids, leaving the fingers swollen like sausages. Celery seeds act as a wonderful natural drain. They tell the body that it is time to open the floodgates and eliminate all that painful fluid naturally. After a few days of drinking this little tea, the heaviness disappears and your wedding ring slips back onto your finger easily. 8. Frankincense, Boswellia, the sacred and comforting smoke. If you have ever attended old church masses and smelled that sweet, deep, and mysterious scent of burning incense, you already know Boswellia, also called frankincense. This dry resin, taken from the trunks of trees, was a gift from the 3 wise men. But its true luxury is the end of physical suffering. For centuries, people took these little resin stones to make pastes against the aches of old age. While life wears away, our cartilage, that vital little cushion that protects our bones. Frankincense embraces the joint. It slows down the wear and tear. It is as if nature placed an invisible, soft cushion between the 2 bones that were banging together with your every step. 9. Cat's claw, the wisdom traded over the fence. The neighbor ladies of the past loved to trade plant cuttings over the backyard fence, and the cat's claw vine, with its curved thorns, was highly valued. Boiling the thick bark of this plant produces an earth-colored tea, tasting of damp wood and the jungle. It was the miracle potion when the whole body woke up broken, inflamed, and tired from hard work. Today, scientists study this bark in awe, trying to copy its power to calm the body's defenses into pills. But we don't need a factory. We just need a steaming cup of this tea in the afternoon, sitting on the porch, to feel the aches of a lifetime of hard work melt away from our shoulders. Sure, Whaler's Herb, Black Sage, the unforgettable homemade ointment. And, to close our recipe book with a golden key, the Whaler's Herb, Herba Bayliera, very common in rustic backyards and coastal regions. It has a strong and striking smell. In the old days, those who worked hard in the fields or pulling fishing nets in the cold water made a homemade ointment, crushing the fresh leaves in a mortar along with lard or rubbing alcohol. It was the holy remedy of the house. This herb has the power to go straight into the muscle and the worn-out joint, undoing the knots of tension and erasing inflammatory pain as if by magic, without putting any harsh chemicals into your stomach.